providers and different interfaces. So there may be some players in the so-called internet service ecology. You can say in the world of internet services. So we see some players here. They are called ICP, Internet Content Providers, ISP, Internet Service Providers, IBP, Internet Backbone Providers. So by backbone means they own big networks to transmit internet traffic, and of course they are end users. So the internet ecology can be basically simply regarded like this. I don't know whether this blackboard is big enough. So this is a very basic architecture of internet service ecology. But the end users has to subscribe to the services provided by the internet service providers, and then they connect to the internet backbone who owns the big chunks of networks, and connect to the provider of another. To another provider to another backbone provider in another network, and because they are all interconnected. Those end users will be able to access the internet content provided by this internet content provider. Okay. We'll have a more specific picture later. So these are the relationship between different operators. Of course, there are some other kind of relationship, but I just raised a few here. Of course, there can be like IBP, BGI. Okay, the first one is IC, Internet Content Providers, the relationship between Internet Content Provider and Internet Service Provider. Well, it will be like here, right? The first one is here. So the Internet Content Provider, as the name suggests, it provides content. Generally, it does not own any networks. Okay, traditional internet content providers does not own any networks, like YouTube, like Netflix. They usually don't own any network. So if they want to have their contents to be accessible to end users, you will have to first to seek the internet access from here. So usually, if it's a content provider that is big enough, it will purchase a lease line. Which means a line provided by ISP just for him, especially just for him, and it will use that lease line to transmit its content to go further. Okay, so this is the relationship between the ICP and ISP, and then the second one, we're going to take a look at the relationship between the ISP and IDP here. So it should be, or here. So the IDP, as we know, is the provider of those major big chunks of the networks. And ISP maybe own like not so big chunk, like we call it tier one, very big chunk, and ISP maybe tier two, smaller networks, and maybe also like local networks, and IDP maybe provide international connection. So if an ISP want to if the ISP want to have its traffic, internet traffic, to connect to maybe to another networks, especially if the ISP is a local ISP. If we want to connect to the world, okay, so we will have to buy, similar to that, we will have to buy like this line, so that internet traffic will be able to go to another networks. And sometimes an ISP will have more than one IDP, will use more than one IDP in case one of them failed, so that it can keep providing internet service. Just go other routes. Okay, and the third relationship is between internet backbone providers. It's called peering. So the peering basically means it's a connection between two networks. Okay. Does not go beyond. Well, when we say the second one, the relationship between ISP and IDP is transit. Transit means we'll go beyond, we'll go to the upstream. That means the internet traffic does not just go there, it goes to another network. But if well, we'll have a picture about transit later, so we'll talk more about transit later. But let's take a look at the peering, the third one first. Peering means the connection between the two networks. So when there are two internet backbone networks, providers, they want to connect to each other, they use peering. Okay. So the general practice for peering is free. So why is that? Because peering usually deals when the two IPPs they are about equal size, and when they calculating about the traffic, the internet traffic, okay, because they are about the same amount of traffic from you to me, and also about the same amount of internet traffic from me to you. So maybe because we are equal size, there's no point to calculate how much the difference, because it's about the same. And if you really want to calculate how much the cost to calculate all of those and the cost to negotiate about those are too high. So if we are roughly about the same size, let's do it free peering. That's when the two IDPs they are about the same size. However, if there's a much smaller IP compared to this one, maybe because its size is smaller at the beginning, it may be not able to provide, it may be not able to reach an agreement with free peering. You have to pay. You have to pay because it has more traffic from here, but it has very much fewer traffic. So it has to pay to do that. So if this is a very small IPP or even a very small ICP, when it's considered whether what kind of cooperation between it and the big IDP, you will have to consider. Sometimes you can choose two. Oh, we'll talk about that in the next picture. It's very difficult to know. Okay, let's take a look at the private peering first. Peering first. There are two kinds of peering. The first one is called private peering. So the picture is like this. Okay. So it can be either ISP here, or IDP, or ISP, or IPP here. Anyhow, the connection between two networks, just to exchange the traffic current of these networks. If they don't go beyond that, they just exchange the traffic between each other. It's called peering. Okay, so here the ISPA it has a subscriber is users ABC, and the ISP here has users EF, and by peering they exchange like a packet exchange the traffic internet traffic with the network A and network B, so that the user D will be able to get information from user C, something like this. This is called peering. We call private peering between two ISP or between two IDP. Okay, this is the first kind of peering. It's called private peering. I will continue after the break.